Okay, guys, I'm going to do a really short little we'll call this an intermission video because I'm not going to give you a bunch of data. I'm going to have you apply your knowledge now. The application of knowledge is wisdom. So I showed you that we were in a system of control and that a bunch of angels, which, by the way, the Bible says those who are worthy of the resurrection are equal unto the angels. In heaven, there was an insurrection. We know that because the thieves that were crucified with Barabbas, they were guilty of insurrection. Here on earth, there is a resurrection. Those who are worthy of the resurrection are equal unto the angels. And I told you that this whole system that you're in, called the earth, is nothing more than a prison. It's a big, pretty prison. And you're in a duplicitous system where there is a good you and there is a bad you. There is a light you and there is a dark you. There is a right side up you and there's an upside down you. There is a double you. And I've shown that to you, that the double-headed phoenix, that is used by all kinds of secret societies as the Freemasons, the coat of arms for Russia. Look at Donald Trump's coat of arms for Donald Trump, one of his coat of arms, double-headed phoenix. Because that's what we are. We're duplicitous. We're double-minded. We are the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And so I want to show you how that plays out in your life. I mean, I want you to actually see that because it's all around you. And I told you, again, when you're part of the ant mound, when you're part of the system, and you're one of the aphids that's been carried away captive, like, the altar that shows all those angels getting sucked in to the female reproductive system because they're going into captivity. They're being carried away into captivity, and then they show up in a new dimension, and they're nude. You come in here naked, and it's like there's something wrong with being naked. And you're in a whole different system now, and you're duplicitous. You're double-minded. The Bible says, cleanse your minds, cleanse your hearts, you double-minded. The other day, right after doing one of these videos, I walked into the living room, and I sat down, and I flipped on The Simpsons. And let me show you The Simpsons, okay?
Perhaps you're wondering why you have two heads. Well, my body was crushed, so I had my head grafted onto your, shall we say, ample frame.
As you wake up, it's all a dream. It's just a dream.
Oh, that's right. It's all a dream. Or is it?
Because now that you've been moved, hopefully, out of the system, and now you can look at the system, now it should be absolutely enjoyable just to see the system. You should be going like, oh my gosh. Once you're set free of the system, then you can see the system. But when you're part of the system, you're blind to it. You can't see it. All right, so there you go.